Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new studio update. This is the video where I will do a summary of what I have done in the month of Jan, but the most important, what are going to be the plans for February. So just before I go into what have been done, be aware that normally at the beginning of the month I do the Share Your Minutes show. So now I will try to do it live again. I will try to do it this weekend, most likely the night of Saturday. So I will try to post in advance when I will do the live show, and in this live show where I will go through the Facebook group, and I will go through all the miniatures that the community have shared. I will give some feedback, tips, and and I can go as deep as you want in every show. But I try just to be constructive and try to give some tips for to keep improving, because it's what we all want. So if you are interested in sharing your miniatures with me, you can do it in the Facebook group, and you can find the link in the description of this video. So there you can you will ask for access to the Facebook group. I normally don't have any problem to give access, and you will be able to share the miniatures with me and with the rest of the community of this Facebook group. As well, if you want to support me, I have a Patreon. You can also find the link in the description below. And all the money I collect in Patreon, it's mainly to reinject in the channel in any different way. Looking forward now to green my software and as well my camera, so this will help me to have a better camera and maybe better software for edition. So as you can see, I keep working on the Necrons. So this is going to be the last unit. This is how the finished one is looking like. Okay, this one is also finished. These don't have the light jade color, it's more the dark jade, plus this fluor green for the weapon, and and for some lights. And you can see also here at the back I keep using this green crystals. This is going to be the last unit, and this will complete about a little bit more than 500 points of Necrons. So I will showcase them when they're finished, and I will showcase a little bit more than 500 points of Necrons that I painted. So remember, it's the Forge Bane Necrons plus this unit of 5, and I just paint death marks because I want to be able to use these Necrons in Kill Team. So I thought that between the Immortals and the Death Marks, maybe it's not the most competitive list, but in that way I can complete 100 points, and then with the Cryptid I can go up to 200 points to play the two types of games with commanders and non-commanders. Also, if you are interested, I have posted this last month 4 battle reports of Age of Sigmar, as I played a pickup game in the game store and the Games Workshop store, and as well I have participated in a local tournament at 1,500 points. So all the games are at 1,500 points, and and if you're interested in Age of Sigmar, most likely I will participate to another tournament now in the month of February. It's going to be, if I don't remember, middle of the month, and maybe this time I will play with Skaven. So let's see. I'm not convinced totally, but I like to change armies, I like to experiment it, and and looks fun to play with the Skaven. So also on the painting part, I will try to finish the Necrons, and I will try to paint the warband of the Goliath. So if this is finished, maybe I will do some tutorials or some weekly paintings on how I do the flesh tones and all these type of things on these guys. And if you are interested, I can do also tutorial on how to paint one of these Goliath with this color scheme. So please let me know in the comments below if this is something interesting for you. And as is tradition in this channel, I will also vote for the tutorial that you would like to see for the next month. And here you have the 3 options that I normally put. One is the Kroot, the other one is the Rock Trader from and the Blackstone Fortress, and the last one is the that I will paint the warband of the eyes of the 9 in case you decide to go for this one. Okay, so these are the 3 options for your voting. So you can vote what would you like to see as a tutorial in this channel, the Kroot, the Rock Trader, or the Eye of the Ninth. And as well, if I have time, or maybe in the weekly paintings, I will try to do a tutorial on how I will paint this piece of terrain, so I will do, but I will explain all completely, and this will go, I will do it for tabletop. I will not go super highly detailed, but I will try to pick up the different details, the rocks. You see here we have this type of fungus, we have this type of thing here, so there are different textures, and this base, or this small piece of terrain, it's very detailed. So I will just paint them. I was thinking if I will include them on a basis, but I think I prefer to keep them separated as a very small piece of terrain. And I don't know, if you combine the 3 pieces of terrain that come together, you can make a small forest. Okay, or you can even put this as impassable terrain. So there's another thing that I'm planning to add in this month. And yeah, you will find as well more showcase if I can as well painting. The last thing I want to talk is, if I have the opportunity, maybe I will use the new Urban Conquest kit. That if you want to know what is the content, you can find this in my channel as well. So I will try to use the Urban Conquest to do a campaign. So I hope this works, because I'm really want to come back to 40k. It's been for a long time that I don't play 40k. I've been playing more Shadespire and Age of Sigmar, so this will give me the opportunity to go back to 40k. And if this is the case, I will try to play the games in the campaign in the channel, or I'll just bring the summary of the games in the channel, so you can see how the campaign is working. I cannot confirm yet. I will try to arrange it by starting middle of Feb, or maybe end of Feb, depending on how is our time. But really, another thing that I want to include, I will try to start it in Feb. If not, will come in the month of March. And these are all my future plans. I hope they are interesting for you. I try to bring a little bit of everything. So I try to bring tutorials, I try to bring some battle reports. You will see also, of course, unboxings of the new warbands that are coming, or that they arrive from Underworlds. So this will arrive, and I guess next week. And I will do also some unboxings of the new Kill Team Arena, and I will give my opinion. I will also try to paint them quite fast. And as well, if you are also interested, I just finished painting very basically the terrain from Necromunda, the one that is coming. I know it's been quite a long, but now it's all painted. So once I have finished painting the Goliath, they will come in a showcase all together, so I can show you how my box is being painted. I like all these starter kits. They give you opportunity to paint different things, and I'm really enjoying painting them. So please, if you have anything that you would like to know, or you would like me to share in the channel, don't hesitate to put it in the comments below. I'm always happy to take into account what is your opinion, or what you would like to see in the channel. And that's all for now. Please remember, you can support me just by subscribing, or giving a like, or commenting in the comments below. You can also click the bell button, so if you want to be notified when I put a new video. Normally I try to do it every day at 6 o'clock GTM +1, but I'm thinking if I should do less videos, and I should focus, maybe do, instead of doing one per day, I'm thinking to do maybe 5 weeks, something like that, or one every 2 days. I'm thinking to maybe not put too many videos. Let me know what do you think about the number of videos I put out there. And and also as well, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to support me, you can also support me in Patreon. That's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this channel, and I want to thank all the people that is supporting me and is commenting, liking, and of course are subscribed. I really appreciate the support of the community. I think it's what is keeping me motivated to paint more miniatures, to keep in this hobby, and to keep sharing with you the work I'm doing. That's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.